You do the whole hear no evil thing really well, Jason. I guess that's years of practice. But I meant what I know you heard me say. Stay away from Elizabeth.
As you can see, the small stone cold one is resting snug and comfortable.
So interesting with the computer, hmm? Let's see. Come on, give it to me, Jason. Give me! Is there a problem? Oh, your timing's impeccable. I may need you as a witness.
This is pointless. I'm going live.
Now get in here! See that computer? Morgan threw it at me, nearly took my head off. I want you to arrest him for assault right now.
Okay, let's just relax for a second. Nobody's getting arrested. Let's just discuss what happened.
Well, what you gonna do? You gonna threaten me to back off?
You want to have this conversation in front of your officers? That's up to you. It's no sweat off my back. You're the one that's going to be embarrassed.
Okay, fine. Let's wait outside. You want to talk? Talk.
Well, you have all the answers. I know you came here to provoke Jason. Why?
He needs to stay away from Elizabeth. And let's not all pretend we don't know why.
Jason's concerned for Elizabeth, any of your business.
She was my wife.
It's past tense. So?
Okay. Same goes for you and Carly. Does that mean you don't care about what happens to her? Elizabeth is fighting for her life. Jason doesn't need to be hanging around her hospital room.
Okay, I must have missed something. Jason, tell me what happened.
She had the baby, and afterwards there were complications. She's in critical condition.
Yes, which is why you need to give her family breathing space. The only connection that you have with Elizabeth is a one-night stand that she is trying to get over. You hanging around her hospital room does not help her further that goal.
You made your point, Rick. Now, unless you want Diane to hold a press conference about your continuing abuse of power, get your cops, get out of here now.
Listen to me for once in your life. Stay away from Elizabeth for her sake.
You were supposed to eliminate Alcazar.
I'm sorry, I was a little...
What?
I was a little busy with Elizabeth.
You gonna tell me what happened?
I stopped by the house, you know, maybe I had this feeling that something might have been wrong because of the storm and everything, and sure enough, I found Elizabeth passed out on the floor, bleeding, and I had to get her to the hospital. There was nobody else there, and then there was no time for Alcazar.
Nothing else? Because Rick was implying there might have been something else.
No, there's nothing.
Okay, look, you know, you're concerned about Elizabeth, so am I, but I need your focus. We're in a critical time right now, and Alcazar's had a lot of time to prepare for retaliation. We cannot give him a chance to put his action in motion. We need to take him down now. Now, if you can't do it because you're distracted,
I can do my job. Alcazar will be dead at the next possible opportunity. Hey, got your message. What's wrong with the baby?
Nothing. Not yet. At least I hope not.
What are you talking about?
Look, the small stone cold one shouldn't be here. Okay, I overheard Dr. Lee with Lucky and Lulu, and she said that your son should be home by now. That being kept away from the people that love him is not good for his fragile little development. And see, Lucky thinks that if Elizabeth wakes up and she can't hold her baby right away, she might think that he died and flip out. Or she may even go back into her coma and not wake up. So I know he thinks he's doing the right thing, but he's kind of all, you know, tunnel visioned about Elizabeth, which I guess makes sense because according to Dr. Lee, she may not make it.
Just one thing at a time, okay? Are you sure that you overheard Dr. Lee say that it was harmful to the baby to stay in the hospital?
They don't know if Elizabeth's gonna wake up, so it could be... The small stone cold one could be stuck here for weeks, and then that nursery before Lucky faces reality. You know, and just think about it. Does this seem like a good long-term nesting place for a newborn? Living in a plastic bin? You know, seeing a different face at every shift change? You know, being held for just a few minutes at a time? This baby needs to bond with his parents. And, his mom can't do it, and Lucky's distracted, so that leaves you. What are you gonna do?
I can't jump to any conclusions. Once I tell the truth, the life Elizabeth wanted for our child will be destroyed.
Isn't what's best for the baby the most important thing?
What are you doing back here?
He's with me. How's Elizabeth's baby?
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's past time for that child to go home.
What, he was just born. I don't...
This is a time that babies bond with their parents, when their sense of identity and security are reinforced or not. Lucky visits as often as he can, but his focus is on his wife. He's scared to death that he's going to lose her. I realize that he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. But it's time for Lucky to start thinking like a father and do what's right for his child.